Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to my Gondor campaign for Divide and Conquer with the AGO and SAS sub mod. We are just about to destroy Mordor. This is their last territory that they have. We have an army here consisting of a lot of cavalry and a general, and we have enough. We have the ram, so we can strike here if we want to. This is a medium encampment. I think it's just gonna be a tiny village though. Sus might have changed that, but if they have towers we might have some problems, but we should be able to take them down. They only have one unit in here. First Lieutenant Muslun, the last remaining bastion of defense for Mordor, and he has the regular Uruk bodyguards. So we can probably just tie him up in a melee with the general and then strike him with charges in the back. And I think we should be fine here. They of course have this army, but if we strike now, this army should go into rebel. We have some more issues though. We have Haradri. The Haradrim forces are going in strong now. Okay, not that strong. I mean, these armies are quite pathetic. But they're actually doing things. They're going ham on us. They've taken Barad, so they're bordering my interior lands. And we should try and take Barad as soon as we can, because we don't want the interior Gondorian territories to be assaulted. The thing is, if we take Barad, we are also going to border the Adonai, which means that we are probably going to see some huge attacks from the Adonai forces as well at Barad. So Kand, Harad, the Adonai is soon going to be enemies of us. All of them, not just Harad and Kand, but also the powerful, the mighty men of the Adonai. Over here in the west, we're still bordering the Inadwathian people here. We have this fort as a defensive alarm clock if they decide to be aggressive. And over here, Dunland has actually taken Gynd, the region over here, and they are now bordering us, and they have a guy already into our territory. That's interesting, actually. It looks like there might be a war with Dunland soon. We're neutral to them, but every time the AI decides to go into your territory like this, they always have a plan to attack you. That is something that I have learned from playing this game. When the AI goes into your territory and you're neutral to them, they are going to attack you sooner or later. So I think we need to try and strengthen up here as well. We're going for the stables here. 4 turns though. We need something now, and at the moment we only have a general here. But if they only send in the general, I think we should be able to win. But there are probably going to be more armies coming down this way. So I'm actually kind of nervous at the moment, because there might be a problem. Inadwaith, Dunland, Harad, Kand, Ardenheim, possibly Rohan as well, because we're getting closer to Rohan, and they have already started attacking us. So we have a lot of enemies. This campaign is not over. It's probably going to get harder soon than it has been already, because we have so many enemies to fight. And that was the thing. I really wanted to destroy Mordor as fast as I could, because if we wouldn't have done that, this campaign would have been tough. And it's still gonna be tough. Aragorn of Gondor is going to go in and take down First Lieutenant Muslun, and with it destroy Mordor once and for all. Let's go in. Mordor's last battle. Start deployment. They have towers. That's a problem. That's a huge problem, actually. We are going to take some casualties here. It remains to be seen where they might form up their forces. Actually, stay back a bit. If they stand somewhere around, if they try to block us in here, it's going to be problematic. If we fight them over here at the square, it's going to be easier. It remains to be seen where they will put their forces. Start the battle. Go for the gate. Oh, it looks like they're actually on the walls there. We want them to go down from the walls, ideally. But we don't want to fight them here, because that could really be problematic. Hopefully they will return back to the square. That's what we're hoping for. I've looked at some of these lore videos that you can find on YouTube these last days. On the first stage, the battles between the Noldor and Morgoth himself. And I tell you, the game or the mod that I want to get out here now. If CA would announce a Lord of the Rings Total War title, I wouldn't be that excited for it, because I think they would mess it up some way or another. But the thing that I want to be released in campaign mode is Silmarillion Total War. Bloody hell. I cannot wait to play like the Elves of Gondolin or the Elves of Fëanor, even Morgoth himself. I mean, it would be wonderful to dive into that world and play on the Medieval 2 engine in that period of time in the history of Middle-earth. I would love to do that, and I'm looking forward to it as insanely much. And from what I know, they're actually working now on the campaign map a whole lot more, so I have no idea when they're going to release that. It's probably going to take a long time before they're done with it, but I'm happy that they're working with it. Because, just imagine waging war in the first age. Just beautiful. Would make such a fun campaign, I think. If they make it good, of course. They need to not fail. And they need to make it stable as well. Without crashes if they can. It's probably tough. I'm not a modder myself, so I don't know how that thing works. We're losing some guys to the towers here. It looks like they have retreated, which is really good for us. We're going to try and whittle them down with our archers and javelin throwers here. The towers are no longer firing upon us, which is great. The Rohirrim is going to try and get a charge in here. Can be hard, but we're going to try. You're not going to go in just yet. You're quite hurt at the moment. Archer cav. Rush in there. Javelin cav, go in. Empty your ammunition on those orcs, please. You're going way too close at the moment. Stand where you are. Javelin. Feel free to just... are they going for me? It looks like they might be doing that. Okay. Well, go to a side then. Jav cav, take it a little bit easy. Don't get caught, but feel free to just harass them down as much as you possibly can. Cavalry, you can start flanking. Walk slowly. We want to continuously fire upon them here. There we go. We're doing some solid damage to them. You can start engaging them now in melee. And you are going to form up over here. And with a little luck, we might be able to get some charges off here. Stand on the side there. Oh, we have one Rohirrim here. That's not good. He's gonna make the entire unit get caught, possibly. He died. If you stand over there, fire at will on them. You should be able to reach, but you're not firing. Might be afraid of doing some friendly fire. Let's go in for a charge. Let's see if we can make it happen. It's quite tough to get charges done in these kinds of settlements.
We've lost control of the city.
My general is over there. It's a bit dirty. My cav is actually charging. That is a huge plus. Well done. Good job.
Only half the enemy force
That did
remains.
actually do a lot of damage as well. Cavalry, you can fire in between here. We're going to run back with the cavalry. Create some distance and charge them again. 26 remaining.
Control of the city. The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Let's do it one more time, and hopefully with that we should be able to seal the deal in this battle.
Men no longer command
Let's
the
take a
city.
look. 14 remaining. We are getting the charge off as well, and look at that. Yep. We have almost wiped out their entire unit now. They have some guys left. Let the General's Bodyguard deal with those guys.
The enemy army
Oh, they're actually fleeing. And the battle. Clear victory. We lost some guys, but nothing major. The Rohirrim got the most kills. And with this victory, Mordor should be defeated. If they haven't added some weird script or something, I have no idea. That could be the case, but Mordor should be defeated from this. So, a happy day for the Gondorian people, absolutely. Well done, Aragorn of Gondor. Well done indeed. Let's exterminate. We're gonna get some sweet amount of cash from this. There we go. We end up with about the same wealth, but we should be able to start some buildings with that extra wealth that we got there. This army is still here. Hopefully they're gonna be defeated in the next end turn. That's what I'm hoping for. Let's go for the library here as well. Spy, you can move up a little bit further. Go to the border between us and Ruin, please. They might strike us here. This is now a frontier region as well. But with that, I think we should end the turn. We have this Rangers unit here. What did they have here? They have some cav. This is only a town. We have 2 units in there. There's nothing to fear here except the sellswords, I think. These guys are shadows. Let's take a look at their army. They're really quite depleted. The sellswords are probably the biggest problem here, I would say. But the rest are quite easily beaten in a melee. We could send these guys. We have the Fountain Guard on their way as well. Actually, send them into the fort for now. I really want them to attack me so that we can wipe them out. The pikes are going to do everything they can to defeat this army. Camels shouldn't be a problem. The pikes can be a problem. The archers might be a problem because these are pikes. It remains to be seen if we can even win that. I'm not sure we can, but we're going to try, of course. We are going to try. And we are about out of money. Did we start constructing? Yeah, we did start the recruitment of these troops here. That is good. We need to send them here as fast as we can, because I'm sensing an attack from Dunland here, and we should get the garrison quarters here as well as soon as we can. We have 4 free upkeep slots in this region, so that is a good thing. We can actually keep a decent garrison in there. That is always a huge plus. Let's end the turn. I don't think this guy is going to attack. I think we should try and go back with some of these guys here and retrain them. Rangers, all of the more stronger lads here, we're going to try and move back with. You can join in as well. Take out Boromir. It's yellow, 100%. Can we even take the ballista with us? Yes, we can. Boromir, please move back and retrain these solid forces at Minas Tirith and Carandros. Morigost over here, I kind of want to send back the more powerful troops here as well. The axe throwers, the rangers, some of the more healthier guys would be nice to have with us. Back home. Ballista. Yeah. It's enough, 80%. Move back, retrain yourself. I kind of feel that we might need to strengthen this location up though. That's a thing I think we need to do. But ideally I kind of want to do it with weaker troops. Like these kinds of troops, 80% still. These 2 units can go over to Seregost and garrison over there. Thaurband is 80%. We can lower the tax rate as well though if they decide to rebel. Let's end the turn. The thing with castles, you cannot lower the tax rate, and that is always a huge problem when trying to battle the public order issues. And there's a lot of castles inside of Mordor. We could switch the capital, of course, to Minas Tirith again, or something else. Harad is attacking this fort. Let's take a look here. Yep. Well, let's go in and see what we can do here. We're going to try everything we can to defend against this army, but I'm not having my hopes up. I think we're going to lose this one, but we're going to try. Let's go in. Alright. Start deployment. Where are they coming from? They're coming from here. They have one ladder and a ram. Can we stand here in the start? Because it looks like we should have towers that should be able to fire. So stand over there. Let's see if the towers can do some damage. Start the battle. They are firing. Good. We are going to try and relocate with our force to the square. Ideally we kind of want to fight over here. But the towers are doing some solid work here against them. These guys are going to another position though. And that is quite scary. I think we should actually move with the pikes now. Because the pikemen here, if we can fight them without them being in formation, I think we should have a big chance of absolutely wiping these guys out. And hopefully these towers here might be able to fire. This is a tower as well actually, so yeah. Position yourself over here. Let's see where they're going up here, okay. The tower is no longer firing on the archers, but the archers are not the biggest problem, I don't think. I think the pikemen here, the Haradrim pikes, are probably the biggest issue. They're going up here. Let's see if the towers can actually aid us here a little bit. Stand over there. Let's wait for them. Where are they going to go? The towers are actually firing as well. Really good. We're getting some free kills on them here with the towers. Yep. Where will they go? Okay, they're going this way. Okay. Should we... Yeah, move forwards, move forwards. Stand over there. Don't let them form up into a formation here. Fight them here. Defensive position. And yeah, they haven't pulled up their pikes yet. This is actually really good. I think we should be able to utterly smash these guys here. As long as they don't pull up their pikes. And we also have support from the towers here. So this is a good fight here. I think we should have them where we want them, over there. The archers, 3 missile attack though. That can really hurt my pikes. 8 defense, 4 armor. That is not good against archers. They can probably do a lot of damage against us actually, these archers, and I'm actually quite scared of that. But over here we are melting through their guys with ease. They're losing guys, the towers are aiding, my pikes are still quite healthy. Weren't losing a lot of guys, but the camels are on their way, but they should be killed easily as well. Is there general on the camel? I think he should be. I think this is the captain. This is the random captain right here. We should be able to kill him quite easily as well, since he is on a mount. 8 remaining. Yeah, we're bringing them down really fast. Yeah, the pike unit, the unit that I was most afraid of, is getting brought down. The camels are on their way though, and I think we might need to stop the formation and let the guys go free mode on their pikes here. Otherwise we might have some problems with the camels. I think we're gonna do that. Go for free mode and take everything down as you see.
Our foe's taken control of the
Oh, my general is not... where's my general? He's over there. There we go. We're killing these guys easy. And these guys are shaken. Keep pushing. They're going back, these camels. Keep pushing. Push these guys. Let's see if we can make them break here. And the ones on the sides here. Yeah, focus on the camels if you can. Yeah, there we go. We're bringing them down quite hard here as well. Come on. Pikes, break for me, please. That would be absolutely beautiful if you could do that for me. They are starting to waver. No, they're still shaking. If we can just break these guys, we can focus all of our effort on the camel riders. And those guys are a lot easier to take down quickly, because the archers are actually doing some solid work against us here. They're doing some damage against us. 15, 14 remaining. Come on, guys. The captain is in the front lines now. That is good. He should fall quite swiftly, since he's fighting pikes. Focus down on the camel riders now, actually. Because as soon as we kill their captain, these guys should break. Because at the moment their archers are doing some solid damage against my pikes here. So we need to bring their captain down as fast as we can, ideally. Push forwards a tiny bit here. There we go. Kill that captain. Come on. Do it swiftly. We need... There we go. He's killed, shaken, wavering. Come on. They're broken. Okay. The archers are over there. If we rush over there, we need to try and rush. Okay, they're rushing for us, are they? I'm not sure what they're doing. Get over there, though. I think we should have enough men to do it here. Stand over there. Are they out of ammunition? I don't think they are. My general is actually in the... Yeah, my general ended up in the worst position. Oh, he's dead. Oh, that's not good. Ah, that's not good at all. I should have waited. I didn't know that. I thought they were gonna try and fire up all of their ammunition, but it looks like they didn't. I mean, we are beating them. I think. Do we have any tower support anyway? I don't think so. This is actually not a good position to fight them on. We might actually lose this battle here now, because I don't think we're getting tower support, are we? No, we're not getting tower support. And if I withdraw now to the square, I think these guys might just break, and that's a dangerous thing. We might still have a chance of victory. Let's fast forward. It's just up to the gods now. It's up to Eru Iluvatar if he wants us to win. My guys are still steady. Ah, come on, keep the lines, my friends. We are winning, but... Ah, come on. Ah, shaken. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, they're shaking. Come on. The enemies are also shaken. You're winning the battle, guys. Come on. Don't waver. Stay in formation, and victory is ours. No, they're no longer shaken. They're steady. Really good. These guys are shaken. We are winning. Let's fast forward. We should win this one. Sad that we lost the captain, but we destroyed some Haradian forces, and that is always a plus. They are wavering now, so shouldn't take too long.
The fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
I didn't think that we were gonna win this battle. I'm actually surprised, but we managed to lock their pikes in here, and that was a good thing. We managed to lock them here without them being able to form up accordingly, and that is what made us win this battle, I think. Because if we were to fight head to head against the Haradian pikes, we would have lost this battle. We might have been able to win against the pike units alone because of the tower support, but then the rest of the troops that they had would have probably annihilated us. And the battle, heroic victory as well, wonderful. And yeah, good victory right here. I'm happy that we managed to destroy this little force that tried to take my fort. Well done indeed. Execute. They didn't attack middle in here. Oh, that's a cheeky ship actually going on the lands there. Ah, I didn't see that. Where on earth was that ship? Close it down for now. New mission Umbar. You will be rewarded with a military unit. Okay. Okay, oh, we can actually see some ships here. They have a larger fleet there. Farazon. We're going to try and move towards Umbar with this little ship here. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This is actually really problematic. We might lose Gobel Tolfras here. This ship came from here, it looked like. It's not good at all. Let's try and destroy it. They have so many ships. We are going to lose Gobel Tolfras soon because we cannot keep an eye on the ocean for much longer, and the garrison here is just not good enough. Take that away from the queue for now, though. And no, don't queue that up either. If we win this battle, we're going to try and get the garrison quarters and try and get some troops here. But I think we might lose this place because yeah, look at this, Southron Lances, the other 9 version of them. Pretty cool. They have the pikes as well, of course. Of course they do. Steward redeemed. With the threat of war pushed further and further from the heartlands of Gondor and the great fortress of Dur now firmly in the hands of the Gondorian armies, the great enemy is defeated. His presence in the Palantir extinguished, and his corrupted human legions beginning to crack at the loss of Melkor's successor. Sauron is finally defeated, and with this, Denethor can begin to recover his battle, not going unnoticed by his family and advisors. Bloody hell, I cannot read today. His efforts celebrated, and his defiance against the Dark Lord greatly thanked. Denethor can finally rest, knowing that the exhausting mental battle he has undertaken in his years as steward has amounted to a feat unseen since the end of the Second Age. The heirs of Numenor have defeated Sauron, striking him down once again and securing many years of peace for all races of Middle-earth. I'm not sure about the peace aspect of that message, because Harad is sending legions towards my places, and they're attacking here. The Adonai is over there, and Dunland. Oh, they've gathered some more forces. Can we get something here? Can we get a mercenary here? We can get one, of those. Let's get them. Oh my lord. Start sending some of the pikes over there, actually. This is not good at all. They're probably gonna attack me soon, I'm imagine. We need... what do we focus on now? Because we have even more enemies now to face than before, it feels like. Western Osgiliath. We could go for that. We're not gonna go for that. We're not gonna go for a building here at the moment. Methrust. Nothing either. Nothing important here. We did get the stables. What do we need to get the governor's quarters and leather worker? We have the leather worker. Let's get the governor's quarters then, so that we can get the better stables there. Eastern Osgiliath. Grain Exchange is a cheap building. It's gonna give some wealth. Cirith Ungol. Roads, anything. School, meeting hall. Not sure. What's the culture here? It's at 51%, which is quite good actually. And I really want to get Beregond out of here, because I want to use him on the field. He's a really excellent guy to have on the field of battle and not inside rotting in Cirith Ungol. Anything that would help with public order, perhaps? This building? Yeah, go for that. Tirithoros. Master Mason's Hall here. Armory, I think, would be quite nice here, actually. We're training those guys. Actually, go for the armory here. And recruit another unit of spears, please. Retraining complete. Over there. That's good to know. We need to send them to our front line immediately. I think we should actually set a stop for this little invasion here. Move the rangers over there. And you can stand somewhere. I actually shouldn't have moved the rangers over there, should I? I don't think so. If you could position yourself over there. Ideally, we want to attack with the captain, because I want to try and get a man of the hour here. We're not going to attack just yet. We're going to take a look at the messages here. And possibly recruit more troops, because we're going to need that. Alliance announced. Woodland Realm and the High Elves. Trade increase. Pelargir the Great. Legendary Admiral. Okay. It's a Legendary Admiral. Do we have a chance of victory here? We could, of course, send the cav over. As we've done before. And honestly, I think that's the only thing we can do in order to save this location, so we're going to do that. We've done it before, we're going to try and do it again. Because we don't want to lose this region. So we're actually going to do that. Let's see if we can... Yeah, we're going to get reinforced. This army shouldn't be too hard. These are just archers. We have cavalry, so it shouldn't be a problem. Over here, shouldn't be too problematic. They have pikes though, and that's a scary thing, but the southern lances shouldn't be a problem. We're gonna attack there as well. Any more boats nearby that we need to try and find? Scout a little bit. No, I cannot see anything. Okay, let's have some battles. Before we do that, let's recruit some more troops though. No, we're not gonna go for the guild. We're sending back Boromir And this army here. Send them back. Minas Tirith is a good location to recruit troops from, but then again we want to retrain these guys here. So we're probably going to need to save these recruitment slots that we have. We have some Osgiliath veterans on the way though, which is really nice. We need them. And over at Andrast, we also are getting the Masons Guildhouse, and we should try and focus on getting the higher tier military buildings here as well, I think, because we can get some solid troops here. And Steward's Hall and Blacksmith is the thing we need. So if we get this one first, we're going to focus on getting more military buildings. We can recruit a lot of troops here, but we're not going to recruit them because we want to train the more elite troops. The Rangers here, though, we're going to recruit. Karasast, we have some forces here. Pelargir, we can get a unit of Pelargir Marines, but then again, we have one unit in here that I would like to try and train because it takes 5 turns and 23 turns in order to get them back. So we're going to train those guys instead. Is there any units that we can get that are actually decent outside of Minas Tirith or Andrast? Only spears. It's only spears. We can get the Laminate Clansmen there. We're going to get them. And let's accept the guild now. And we don't have any cash for it anyway, so let's accept it. Oh, look at Longgarland. Such a beautiful settlement. Wonderful income there. We're... Oh, Laminate Clansmen, I think you're going to be needed here. Let's go to the west with you. Ethring and Tarnost lads. You're going to move down towards the Haradrim front line.
No fool, send your emissary to me.
Okay, anything more we want to try and recruit? We're just getting some basic spears everywhere. Yeah, we're not going to recruit anything here because we want to try and retrain everyone, as I've said. Well, let's not recruit anything. Let's just go in for this first battle here. The Fountain Guard, I'm going to attack with him. I want to get a man of the hour in this battle. And the Fountain Guard would probably be able to wipe these guys out on their own. So let's go in with the Fountain Guard and let's take down Captain Az Salih. It is a bridge battle. I didn't pay attention to that. That can actually come in quite handy. It remains to be seen. Start the battle. Let's see if they are going to try and move over. Remember, the Fountain Guard is a really powerful unit in tight spaces. They really are. So we're going to try and meet them up on the bridge here. It looks like they are going for a stand over there. This is perfect. I love the Fountain Guard. Such a wonderful unit. It really is. They really are. Harad marches. You guys are coming in from there. You can actually walk over there. You can run. You can aid with some javelin shots. But much of the killing is going to come down to the Fountain Guard. They're standing over there. They're firing at us. So we're actually going to move forth with these guys and wipe them out. To what I was talking about earlier, Silmarillion Total War. Yeah, imagine how wonderfully cool and nice it would be. Imagine the script potential in that mod. Imagine the great battles you could have. Imagine the generals that you would command in battle. Maedhros, all of the sons of Fëanor. I mean, there's just so much things that could be done in that mod. And I think I'm not alone in saying that I'm a lot more excited for the release of Silmarillion Total War than I am of version 5 of Divide and Conquer. Actually, of any game. Any game. There's no game that is getting me more excited than Silmarillion Total War. Because I know there's just so much potential for that mod. And so much script potential as well. There's just so many characters, so many wonderful characters that you can command in that game. Feel free to wipe out these Southern Warband as soon as you can, because they're actually pathetic. Ideally we want to try and wipe out the archers here. They're doing some damage to us. They're fleeing actually. Rangers, if you want to, you can actually start running over here. Actually go into free mode. I think that's gonna be better. Focus down the southern lances now instead. Because these guys are almost dead. They have 6 guys remaining. They're gonna die swiftly. Let's take a look. Yeah. The cell swords are a problem though. They're probably gonna get some kills on us. Which is quite sad, but the southern lances are getting absolutely annihilated though. 1 guy remaining. Go for the cell swords now, because these guys are just gonna flee, unfortunately. Their general should be in this unit as well. Yes, he is. The general is in this unit. We're taking some losses here. These guys are actually going into melee. I'm surprised. Slay the captain though. Javelins, get over here. And see what you can do. Okay, focus down that shadows now, because these guys are running away. Switch focus to these guys. In a melee, we should absolutely annihilate these guys with ease. Javelins, stand somewhere around there. Throw at these guys. Oh, the cavalry actually went in as well. They're trying to surround us. My javelins are on their way though. They're gonna get some kills on us here with this charge. Sadly. Javelin, no, not you, not you. Keep fighting. You, stand over there. Throw your javelins at their cell swords. Taking a weird way, and our captain is dead, of course he is. Let's see if we can get a man of the hour nonetheless, because I've heard from people that you can get that, even though if your captain is dead. Nice javelin, just kill them off. Come on. Surely they should break, the captain is dead. There we go, they're dead. Go for the Harad marches now. Captain Ithil is dead, that's quite sad. But if we're lucky, we might be able to get a man of the hour. I'm not sure we are, but we can always hope. Rangers, where are you? You're over there. Okay. Are we gonna have to chase these guys all across the map? And we've catched them. We've killed 90%, end the battle, clear victory. We lost the captain, but if we're lucky, we might get a man of the hour, because people have said that you can get that even though he's dead. Let's hope that they're right. Yeah, we lost some guys there. We healed 13 of them though, so that is a plus. But this army has been dealt with, and we're now going to try and prepare for the attack of Barad with the forces that we have nearby. Well done, Captain Isildir. There we go. Let's see if we get the man of the hour here. No, we did not. Okay. Yeah, the captain died, so I'm not surprised. But we destroyed that army. Let's try and... Oh, Captain Barahir. Imagine a general with that name. I really want that. I really want a general with that name. We're going to try and... let's take a look. Can we get the pikes here? No, we cannot. I really want to try and retrain these guys here. Retrain them. Get them up to strength. We're going to take all of the troops we have here with us and strike at Barad, but I really think we need reinforcements here. We're getting some lads, get some spears here, get everything we can actually. We could send the axe throwers of Losarnak as well towards this area. We're going to do that. Every man that can be spared towards the front line is going to be sent that way. And we also have another battle to win. We need to get rid of this Adonayim attack at Gubal Tolfalas. We want to try and keep this location at all costs. 2 archers, 1 pike, cavalry and spear. The infantry, except the pike, are no problem to deal with. But the pikes, of course, are always kind of nervous to go for. But let's go in. There we go. The archers... Elfir is going to be able to utterly smash them with ease. It's this army that can be a little bit problematic, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think we have this in the bag. Let's go in and let's take these Adonayim captains down. Let's have a battle. Let's just start the battle immediately. And the cav is just going to go straight towards the archers here. And basically just charge them down. We want to try and save as much health on the melee troops as possible, because remember, They're gonna have to tank against some pikes, and those pikes are still making me scared as hell. So we want to save these lives for the melee engagement later. The cav can deal with the archers alone. Let's take a look at the charger. This should be a devastating one. Yeah, look at that. Look at that damage. Keep going, cavalry. Yeah, that was a solid one. That was a solid charge. What are you doing there? Form up accordingly. They're firing at my melee troops. Let them do that. My cabbage. No. This guy's making us not charge because he's lingering. Just go in. Let's take a look at this charge again. There we go. Punching a deep hole through the enemy lines again. I mean, the Royal Swan Guard. Such an amazing cavalry unit. You can catch these guys actually. They only have 34 guys remaining. Go into a melee with them if you want to. Just tie them up. You should be able to smash them easily in a melee. And what are these guys doing? Go after the healthier unit with the charge. Oh, the general is not over there. We're actually losing some guys here. Come on, let's break them. Where's the captain? Shouldn't be in the best position, hopefully. No idea where he is actually. Well, he should die soon, I hope. Kinda want to break them now. There we go. There we go, they're broken. Okay. Let's form up the lads over here. Somewhere around... Oh, they're coming from there. Okay, form up over there then. Somewhere around this area. Cavalry, stay over there. They're coming for us. They have pikes, spears, and cav. Okay. And these are the other 9 pikes. Look at these guys. What they have? Do they have the same? Oh, we cannot see the stats yet. So we need to come closer. But the other 9 pikes and the other 9 horses. Look at them. They're quite cool. Look at the flag as well. Yeah, they're really quite cool. These guys. The captain is on a horse. I'm gonna try and wipe him out. Possibly with the spear general. He should be able to smash him with ease. Even our cavalry should be able to smash their cavalry with ease as well. So form up over there somewhere. Cavalry, stand in the back. Captain Nimruben. I really hope that we can get the Barahir general if we take a settlement with the Captain Barahir army that we have. That would be nice. Barahir as a general would be quite epic. It's an epic name. Look at these guys as well. The sword and shield guys, they look flipping epic with Adonai armor and style. They're getting closer. I wonder, are they gonna stay somewhere around here, or are they going to try and charge me immediately here? Kinda want them to try and charge me. My cavalry's gonna try and just smash them in the back. These guys are quite strong as well. We have some pretty strong lads with us. My general is blooded up though, so that is a scary thing. We don't want him to die. Front line is about to clash. Let's take a look. Okay, they're going in. Spears. No, they stopped. The cavalry stopped. Okay. They're just going with their pikes. If you can engage the pikes, you could try and just walk slowly forwards a little bit. Want to tie up the pikes here. Hopefully we're coming in quite good on them here. Yeah, they look like they're getting quite surrounded there, which is really good. We're gonna try and get a charge on their general from the side here. He should be located here. We might be able to kill him in one go. Pop the ability as well. Strengthen the guys up a bit. The spears are trying to block my cav off here. Go for the southern lances then, spears. Just fight them. You should be able to utterly smash them with these, since you're spears. And you're gonna try and flank around these footmen and give these guys a charge in the back. Pikemen are getting absolutely destroyed. Charge these southern lances in the back. This should be devastating for them. This is gonna hurt them a lot, and my spears are just slaughtering them. Oh yeah, look at that charge. We did a lot of damage to them there. The spears... Oh, we can just stay in melee here with them for a little while.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Ideally until we kill their captain. Should fall swiftly. Where is he? He's over there. He's blooded up a bit. Okay, they're getting quite close, so please move out of there.
Good tidings.
Okay, the general is dead. Go. Nice. These guys should break soon. Let's tie up the footsmen. These guys are broken. Yeah, just tie them up. And let's charge them in the back with the cavalry. And victory should be ours. Oh, they've finally stopped. Look at these guys with their amazing shields that they have. They're really quite cool. Giving them a charge from all sides. This should surely break them. With the cavalry charge from here, this is going to be the last charge. Possibly they should break from this. I think they should. Yeah, definitely. Look at the powerful charge there. Yeah, they're broken. Make sure that we do not let them survive. Bring them down. 96% exit the battle. Clear victory, we lost 16 guys, and we managed to defend against another invasion, a seaborne invasion from the other 9 forces. Royal Swan Guard, 306 kills. Well done there. Good job indeed. Execution. There we go. Let's try and move back with these guys over to the mainland again, because we want to earn those juicy cash. Okay, we're gonna have to do that in the next turn. Go into the fort for 1 turn. Save a little bit of wealth. 70%. They're not gonna rebel, which is good. Who do we send with Captain Pelargir? The Rangers, these units, the Lebanon Marines, the pikes in there. We need more troops. We have these guys on the way as well. But ideally, we kind of need more troops. But they don't have a big garrison here, so I think we should be able to take it with this force here. But I really want a bigger army. But we don't have that at the moment. And we want to strike them now. This is now a rebel army as well, which means that they are defeated. Nice. Stand on the border here between us and Rohan. We want to make sure that we know if they want to strike us. They should be able to come only from this area. Cand might also try and strike us. We are sending some spears here. Hopefully they might be able to help. Can we get out with him? For at least, yeah, we can get some towers. Get a tower there. Some vision here would be nice to have. We're actually gonna go on a tower adventure with him. Try and tower up this border at least with us, Rohan and Cand. I think that would be a great idea. Dunland, oh Dunland. What on earth is your plans for me? Eisenreich, Townsworn. Eisenreich. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing this right. These guys are pretty tough, I think. It looks like they are. Let's end a turn though. Did we have a mission? Block the port of Umba, of course. Yep. Rewarded with a military unit. Another ship for us. Absolutely beautiful. That's exactly what we want. Or not. We did talk with Eredloin, I think. Yes, we did.
Yes.
Move down further south. Let's end a turn as well. Mordor has been defeated. That is huge. We managed to defeat them at turn 36. I didn't expect that. It's actually huge for me. I'm proud, actually. I didn't think it would be that. Okay, yep, here they go. Dunland is here. That's a problem. That's a really big problem. And they're attacking me at Tirith as well. Now the real campaign begins, it feels like. Because now the enemies are closing in. Oh, they have another ship there. Accept that. Let's take a look. Ah, yes, accept. Take a look at the ships here. They have a ship there. No man on board. Anywhere else? They have a ship there. Nothing on board. They have a ship there as well. Scout that ship. No one on board. Okay, good. Let's move back. This is actually a bigger fleet. This one, so we need to take it out. Oh, this is not nice. I don't like this balance of power. We're probably gonna lose this one, but we need to try. Average victory. Ah, it's just not good enough, is it? We need to try and retrain. You're getting in there. We need to try. We cannot reach Dol Amroth. Can we retrain any ships here? Yep. Possibly the small one. We need to try and retrain. But we also need to move over the troops over, so we're going to do that first. Get the generals in there and ship them over. Elfir, you're going into Dol Amroth. Belektor, going to Methrast. Get over there. Retrain the ships. This allso first, and then we're going to move to Dol Amroth and train the bigger ships because we need them restrained. Construction report, Minas Tirith, blacksmith. And we're going for the Steward's Hall, of course, because after this one we can finally get the army barracks here, which would let us recruit a lot of good soldiers. Andrast, Mason's Guildhouse. Here we're also going to try and go for military buildings. Leathertana, we need to get up to blacksmith level. We need the governor's quarters as well, so we're just going to queue up those buildings there. Karasast, Mason's Guildhouse, absolutely wonderful. I think, let's take a look at the, how much will this give? A little bit. Markets, nothing, not that much. Farms, not that much. The mines would give, let's go for the farms here. Or the port actually, go for the port. Go for the port at Karasast. Dol Amroth, garrison quarters, we can actually get the territorial guardsmen here now. Wonderful. We're going for the practice range. We're going to try and go up for military here as well at Dol Amroth. Minas Ithil, Mason's Guildhouse. That is quite huge. 6 turns until we can get the Minas Ithil Guardians. We want them as soon as we can get them. Over here, probably governor's quarters. Get some more recruitment slots in there. Tharagrondost, garrison quarters. We can get some troops here now. We're gonna queue up some of these troops actually. And that is all. Yeah, we're at war with Dunland. Rohan and Rohan are allied. Yeah, terrible with Dunland, terrible with everyone. Everyone hates us. Everyone that is around us hates us. We're gonna take this tiny little army. And we're gonna meet up in the fort here. With every soldier that is gonna join in. These guys here are gonna try and take Baradhan. We could use the ships to transport them over faster actually if we wanted to. But this army is gonna try and take Baradhan. But now I remember, I moved them into the fort and now we don't have Barahir anymore. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. The name of Barahir has been is gone now. Hopefully we can get it later though. These guys are gonna try and retrain themselves. These guys are as strong as they can be. Let's take a look. Let's send these guys into Minas Tirith. And these guys over... No. These guys over here. I think all... No, not you. You're going into Pelargir. Retraining there. You're going into one of the forts for the time being. Boromir's army. Send... the golden troops first of all. I want them retrained. Spear, bow and pike. Go into Andrast, retrain yourself. And let's retrain spear, sword at Minas Tirith. We cannot afford it at the moment, but we're gonna get them retrained. We can actually retrain a sword unit there as well. Do we have another sword unit anywhere? We have one at Kirith Gorgor, but I think they're gonna have to stay there for a little while. We need that garrison. Rangers, go into Andrast, retrain yourself there. And the rest of the forces are actually going into Minas Tirith, I think. These guys can also be retrained. So let's go into Minas Tirith with the rest of the guys. Retrain everything that can be retrained. There we go. We're going to have another decent army. Oh my god, I think my share just got broken there. Oh lord. Okay, I need to fix that after the recording. Oh lord, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. The chair actually got broken there. I'm gonna try and fix that after the recording. Everything can happen when you record. My fat ass destroyed the chair from the side. Interesting. Okay, yeah. We're gonna have a pretty decent army as soon as these guys have retrained themselves. The army is gonna be pretty strong. And wherever we might send them, they're gonna be able to do a lot of harm. But I'm not entirely sure yet where we want to put it. Rune is here with a force as well. Oh lord. Go back to Seregost. Spears, get in there as fast as you can. How many turns? Okay, we're gonna have a decent garrison, I think. But this is actually scary. They have a ballista, they have pikes. Rune is really horny for me as well. Oh lord, this is actually getting tougher now with Mordor being destroyed. Rune canned. Oh, everyone just want to fight me. But it's fun. It makes the campaign a lot more fun. Eastlings of Rune. Allied to Canned, at war with me. Erebor, Dale. They're not at war with Dorwinion, which is strange. They don't have a single enemy. Dorwinion doesn't have a single enemy. As soon as Dorwinion attack Rune, Rune should focus on them, I hope. But they're still neutral to each other. That is not good for us, actually. But get in there as soon as you can. We need some forces there. Try and hold the forces of Rune back. Okay, I think... yeah, there's a lot of difficulties we need to deal with. These guys are not going to be able to get there in time. These pikes are not going to be able to get there in time. We're going to try and defend here. They have clan folk fighters, not a scary unit. Not the scariest pike either. The general though is deadly. He's armor piercing, he's going to destroy my general. Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to be able to win this battle. This is also not a castle, this is only a Motte and Bailey. The weakest type, so the towers are not going to be that effective either. Can we get any... That's the thing, we could actually maybe get some cav. Peanut Gelling cavalry. Can we get that? No, we cannot afford it. We need to try and get that cavalry unit. Anything we can remove from the queue. These spears here, perhaps. Take them away. We need to... Oh, something else started. We need to try and get the... any building that I really don't need to get. The port here. We're going to take away the port. And make sure that we can afford the Peanut Gelling cavalry. They can actually reach. Yep. We need this unit. Stand yourself somewhere around there. Make sure that you're going to reinforce. Okay, good. You go back to Serelond. We're going to queue up the port again at Karasest and start it in the next turn instead. There we go. With this Peanut Gelling cavalry unit that we have extra, I think we should be able to win here. Without them, I think we would lose here. This general is too powerful for my melee troops inside. Okay, let's end the turn. Let's end it. I think we're going to have some battles we need to fight after the end turn. And let's prepare for those. I'm not sure we're going to fight them in this episode though. I have some things I need to do, so the episode might end soon, depending on if we get attacked here or not. If Harad attacks, there's probably going to be a long battle. This battle I'm going to fight though. This shouldn't take too long. They're sending in their faction heir. And he's about to be wiped out by Captain Malvigil and Amrothos. The cab is going to come in really handy here. Let's bring this Dunlanding factioner down to the ground beneath the earth. We are going to wait for our reinforcements until we strike them here. Start the battle, the reinforcements are on the other side. Let's just wait for them. Cavalry, you can slowly move to this side. We're gonna kite around them and make them come to my melee forces instead. We want to be able to get clean charges on them, if we can, of course. Melee forces, can you like get somewhere around here perhaps? Would be beautiful. This cavalry unit is gonna come in so handy in the battles against Dunland and Inuit. Cavalry is really effective against those factions. They focus a lot on infantry and ranged and javelins and those kinds of things. So cavalry is the best thing you can have against Dunland and Inuit. And that's the thing we lack. But we have the Pinot cavalry, and those guys are wonderful to have. They're really quite great cavalry units. So we're going to try and use them as effectively as we can. Look at these models, man. Look really cool, this cavalry unit. It looks really wonderful. They have done an amazing work with these models. I have to admit, look at the moon over there. Shines brightly. How is it going? Going quite slow. Get up here, you lazy bastards. We want to have a battle with Dunland. What are these guys doing? Have they glitched out here? They're just standing still. It looks like they're slowly walking forwards here. Yeah, really slowly. Want to make sure that we meet them. Ideally, on this kind of position will be nice. Come on, Dunland. Go for me. Fight me. I want to annihilate your factionaire. That is precisely what I aim to do this day. Destroy the royal line, the heir to the throne. Oh, these guys are warmed up. They're coming. Okay, form up over here. Amrothos, we're gonna try and save your life here. If you're facing the axe guys, you're gonna have some issues. They have pikes as well. We don't want to charge them without doing it. Yeah, but these guys are gonna try and charge after my cav. Perhaps they are. Clanfolk fighters are not a problem. These guys are. Ignore the pikes. We do not care for those guys. These guys are going after my general. That is not good at all. Want to try and focus all of our charges on these guys. That's the biggest threat we're facing today. These axe troops. Look at this. They are actually destroying us. These guys are shaken already. That is not a good sign. Get in there. Make sure that you get a solid charge in. Dunland is a tough nation to fight. They have decent troops, especially this axe unit. Oh, that was not a good charge. That was quite a weak charge, actually. We need to try and do it again, though. Oh, these guys are getting destroyed by the clanfolk fighters. Oh, they're chasing after us, okay. If they want to, let them do that. If we can buy some time, we were going to try and do that. Let's see if we can get a charge on these guys instead. Okay, they're turning around again, they're going back. Want to try and charge these guys then. As long as these guys are fighting, they're going to be the prime objective to go for. These pikes are blocking me. It's not that nice. They're popping an ability as well here. Come on, Cav. Form up accordingly. Don't linger. What are you doing? Come on. Speed is the... Oh, you're not... They're not grouping up accordingly here. They're just spreading out. And that's really not that good. Get up there. Come on. Oh, Lord. Oh, Amrothos has died. He's dead. Not good at all. These guys are not going to fare well from that. Yeah, Amrothos. Oh, poor guy. He's dead. Not good at all. This should be a decent charge, though. We need a general up here.
Tidings. The enemy general
Kill their general though, that is a good thing. And these guys should break from that, I think. I think they did break. Amrothos, since you're dead, we're gonna just use you as much as we can here.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Let's fast forward. They're gonna take up their position. Charge the pikes then. Okay, charge. Ruffians go for them, you're going for them. Just make them start fighting each other, please. See if we can break the tower sawn here. Okay, these guys are broken. Okay. They're too pathetic in combat.
Our army is tired.
Ah, we didn't break them. Victor seems certain. That was not a good charge either.
Only half our
I think we might lose this battle actually, because my guys are not performing accordingly here. 57 remaining. If these guys can just hold them at bay for some seconds until we can get another charge done, that would be really nice. I think they're going to be able to catch them here. Yes, they are. Come on, just stay there.
defeat seems
Oh,
almost
they're grouping up. Okay, go for charge now. Come on, that was not a good charge, was it? No, this is pathetic. They're not going in together. That's what we need them to do. Okay, come on. Don't stay in battle. Come on, guys. We could probably defeat these guys after. I think we need to take down the pikes. But okay, they're still going for them. Okay, going for another charge. Amrothos actually died quite quickly in this battle. Come on, cavalry, form up accordingly together and perform this charge now. This should be a better charge. This should be a far better charge. Oh, it's going to be broken. Good.
swinging in our favor.
Good.
From such
Help with the
fighting
pikes.
victory emerged.
Cavalry. Form up over that and charge the pikes in the back. Victory is ours, but it's not a good victory, is it? Because my poor general has died. This should break them, I think. They are shaken already.
Behold
There we
how
go.
our cowardly
Kill them all,
foe
please.
runs. It's time to press the attack.
Oh, poor Amrothos. We needed him. That was actually not that nice that he's dead. Not good at all. He needed to stay alive. We needed him at Kirithio. Sad victory, actually.
It's a clear victory.
General's bodyguard, yep, they've been wiped out. These guys actually did quite well. The Peanut Gelling Cavalry, of course, carried the day. But a sad victory. Sad. Amrothos, I'm sorry that you had to pay the ultimate price for this victory. Sad victory. Sad victory. Let's execute them. Oh, they're still happy though. Which is a bonus. And Harad is attacking us here. Captain Yaha. Oh, look at this. So many pikes. Oh, we don't like that. It's only pikes. It's the only thing they have. We're gonna try and wipe all of their non-pike units outside of the settlement and kill their general and things like that. But then we're gonna have to wipe out these bloody pikes after. That's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough battle. And poor Amrothos here is dead. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye to you all.